York's varying neighborhoods offer locals and visitors an abundance of activities. But for shopping, there's no better place to go than the city's famed Miracle Mile.
Okay, this is Fifth Avenue. There's Saks right there, and this here is the Miracle Mile, all the way up to the park. This is some of the best shopping in the world. Guess what I'm going to be doing next?
You know, I don't even have to buy anything. Just window shopping in New York is an incredible experience.
Those are very cute. Now, if I only had those legs to go with them, I'd be all set.
Audrey Hepburn may have been satisfied with just breakfast at Tiffany's, but I want a full-course meal up and down Fifth Avenue. But for a visual feast for the eyes, you just need to walk a few blocks to another one of my favorite parts of New York.
You never get tired of Times Square.
Here's something else you just have to do in New York. Whether you live here or whether you're a visitor, check out the theater scene. There's Broadway, Off-Broadway, and even Off-Broadway, where you can enjoy everything from classic crowd pleasers to whatever you call this guy. A quick subway ride downtown, and I'm ready for another favorite New York activity.
Walking over the Brooklyn Bridge. It's free, it's great exercise, and man, you will not believe the view. Look at that!
It takes about 40 minutes to walk across the bridge to Brooklyn Heights.
Whew. Okay, I think I've earned a little reward after that walk. You know, you don't always get food tips from food articles or food sections. I was actually reading the Metro section of the Times and came across this article about a young entrepreneur that the Times called the ice cream sommelier. He's supposed to make the world's tastiest and purest vanilla. I am going to be so happy to be a judge of that.
Found at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge, the Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory is a throwback to a simpler time. Here, locals and visitors alike indulge in various sweet treats and cool concoctions. I can't wait to try some too.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I am wonderful. I'm here for the world's most perfect vanilla. Do you happen to have some?
Yes, we have everything for you.
There are 10 flavors at the Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. Each one is handcrafted according to Mark Thompson's specifications. The ingredient list is short and sweet, but that doesn't mean a lot of sugar. As a matter of fact, Mark only adds a trace amount. He believes that in most ice cream, the natural sweetness of fresh cream is overpowered by too much cane sugar. He uses only the freshest and purest milk and cream, and no eggs. Lots of ice cream makers use eggs as a thickening agent. Mark's eggless ice cream has a lighter quality to it. I order a junior cone, but ask for it in a cup.
That looks perfect. Take it right out of that for me. I gotta taste. Vanilla heaven.
And guess what? This little piece of heaven is just $1.50 tax included. Add in breakfast and lunch, and I still have nearly $17 remaining for dinner.
You know, with this view and this quality of product, these guys could definitely charge way more than they do for this very generous dish of ice cream. You know, I have to tell you, if I was over in Central Park and I bought like a prepackaged ice cream, it would have cost me at least $3.50. It would not have had this flavor, and it definitely wouldn't have been this fresh. What a deal.
Coming up, I get an inside tip on a great dinner and jazz spot.
Isn't it me? It's an Upper West Side secret.
Their secret's safe with me, but will my budget survive eggplants, tomatoes, and all that jazz? Stay tuned. When planning a trip, tell your friends. Chances are someone will have a great restaurant recommendation for you. New York and the night were made for each other. Sometimes I think Manhattan just waits for the sun to go down so it can blaze forth in all its neon and electric glory. When you're in New York, if you don't explore the nightlife, you're missing half the fun.
I'm headed towards 92nd and Broadway right now. I came uptown on my Metro card, and thanks to New York's mass transit, I have seen just about every corner of this city today. I'm so excited because I'm meeting my friends, Cal and Hiroko. They told me about this place where there's great jazz, no cover, and authentic Mediterranean cuisine that's affordable too. I mean, does this sound like heaven or what?
It's called Cleopatra's Needle, and showtime's at 9 every night. But before the band hits the stage, chef and owner Maher Hussein gets huffing in the kitchen, preparing what my friends have told me are some of the best Mediterranean dishes in the city.
Well, here I am. Only time and taste will tell now.
My friends Cal and Hiroko are already scoping out the menu. This is so their kind of place.
All right. Nice to see you again.
You get more handsome every time.
Yeah, well, you're not so bad yourself.
Cool.
Isn't it great?
Isn't it amazing? It's an Upper West Side. It's fantastic.
Don't tell anybody else about this, okay?
Oh, I won't tell a soul.
Run, you know?
Many of the traditional Mediterranean entrees here have a vegetarian twist. And as I find out, they're all authentic. You can't go wrong with these prices either. I ordered the vegetarian moussaka for just $12.95.
Sounds great. All right, thank you so much. You're welcome. Thanks.
Mahar is an Egyptian-American who loves reasonable prices, great food, and jazz. His food reflects all of these influences. In fact, Mahar cooks like a jazz musician, creating inspired improvisations on a theme, from Baba Ganoush to my vegetarian moussaka. The moussaka is a casserole layered with deep-fried eggplant as the through line, subtle variations of onions, tomatoes, and mushrooms, and a tone poem of spices. Chickpeas are added, as well as a covering of bechamel sauce. It's browned to perfection, then plated with rice pilaf.
What's yours? Thank you so much. It looks fantastic. Great. Right on, you guys. Nice job. Okay, let's all take a first bite all
Take a
together.
bite.
You guys, you rule. This is fantastic. Thank you so much.
Oh, great. Glad you like it.
Delicious.
It's fabulous.
It really is fabulous. I have to say that's the best moussaka ever. And you don't miss the meat at all. It's very tender, the flavors are very subtle, the top is just browned beautifully. It's fantastic. I had this 20 blocks south, it would be half as good and cost twice as much, for sure. This place is a great tip.
Just as our meal ends, the show begins. You might not think that jazz and Mediterranean food would go together, but they sure do here. A lot of jazz greats play here. Tonight, it's Eric Lewis who won the Thelonious Monk Prize for jazz piano. That's like a football player winning a Heisman. My ears are so happy. Thanks to this tip from my pals Cal and Hiroko, I've combined great food with great music and got it all for a great price. This fabulous meal costs only $12.95. With tax and tip, it comes to $15.96. Add in breakfast, lunch, and my afternoon snack, I still come in well under budget.
You know, by way of this remarkable city, I have managed to go from NoHo to India, from Brooklyn all the way to Egypt, all in one day. And when it comes to my $40 budget, hey, I made it here. That means I can make it anywhere. I'm Rachel Ray. Join me next time when we take a bite out of a whole new city on just $40 a day.